One sec. Yeah. Hi guys. Hopefully you can hear me. Hopefully I can hear myself. I'm not too sure how it sounds. I'm going to hazard a guess that it's okay. Maybe a little duller than yesterday, but finally managed to get the labs working, which is good, right? But yeah, I mean, I'm going to wait for a few people if they want to pass through. Finally at a position where I can actually host a live, which is great. So hopefully it looks like it's showing okay. I don't know on the screen, which is good, at least on my iPad, which I got on my desk. So it looks like it's okay. So it's an interesting topic that I want to cover. And the main reason for going live is I had a quick conversation with Troll today, man. So if you're watching this back, this is going to be mainly about the bigger implications. Can I say that again? The bigger implications for content creators as a whole. In the fact that if you're a content creator and you're in Troll's position, and what are the bigger implications for content creators with the urban necessities versus Trollmageddon case, or let's call it what it is. It's going to be urban necessities versus the people. Whether you like it or not, that's the situation, because it has huge impact for the rest of the content creators out there. So if you're a content creator, this is going to impact you later on down the line, because it will set a precedent. Think about the precedent it will set, right? Because all legal cases are either won or lost through a precedent. So if you're in a legal case with somebody and it's never been heard before, what will happen is that once that ruling has been achieved, all other cases will derive from that. So any judge that's looking to make a decision on a future case, let's say you're doing business with, I don't know, Goat, StockX, as a creator, and you've received a shoe that's not legit. And as part of that, because you've reviewed the shoe, you've told your audience that StockX or Goat has sent you a shoe that's not legitimate. The implication is, because Twojays or Urban Necessities, if with their big bucks and big money win, that instantly will affect you as a content creator. Instantly. As a content creator, that instantly affects you, right? All of a sudden, all your videos, end up being struck down, or you get a desist letter. Much like the Urban Necessities one, which Twojays has taken, the takedown notice. Yeah? With legal implications. You must publish a retraction. But the shoe it may not be legit. And then it's up to you to go to court and prove it. Yeah? The only good thing is that the case at current, from my understanding, that's going on or is going to be discussed, is to do with defamation of character. Is it possible to defame a business for not being able to do the business it does? Right? So they provide a service, a legit check service. It's all legitimate. Yeah? Which they provide. So if your water company provides a service, which is water, and it's not up to standard, and you do a review, or if you do a review of a restaurant, salute to Trollmageddon, man. Salute to Troll. Like, absolutely big up, man. And this is the thing. It has to be discussed, right, Troll? because of the bigger implications, right? For all content creators. All content creators who make sneaker or review content and possibly put in a bad review on a company because they can't provide a service, yeah, and have that service tested. Salute, Memphis, man. I can see you just entering the building. Salute to you, man. Um, if you provide a service or the company provides a service and then you do a review, salute to Herbs Too Fresh, man. Big up, homie. Big up the homie Herbs Too Fresh. Big up Troll. Big up Memphis. If you provide a service as a content creator, yeah, and then they provide a service to company, right? And you go and do a review. If Twojays wins this case, it will set a precedent that companies like StockX, companies like GOAT can now do you for defamation of character. Think about that. How many YouTubers have done reviews of StockX or GOAT where they haven't received a legitimate shoe and put that on YouTube? How many in the community have questioned StockX verification process? Any of you? Because this will affect you. You can sit in your high horse defended by your 10,000, 100,000 subscribers, your 1 million subscribers, whatever it is. But if you've got a video that states someone like StockX, GOAT, or whoever hasn't provided the service that you require when it comes to legitimacy of a shoe and being able to check it and verify it, you're now in trouble, right? You can't hide from it. You can't try and run from it. You can't say, no, that's too late. It's already bolted. You're infamous on the. Yeah, that's true, man. I'm famous on the streets. That 100 Herbs, man. 100. Yeah, I mean, you know that. You know that. Yeah, I mean, and it's a scary case because if you, how are you? Yeah, I mean, it's a review. It's a simple review. It's done in a very cinematic documentary style, which is fantastically done. It's an absolutely credit to the creator, Trollmageddon, how it's actually delivered and done. It makes it interesting, definitely interesting, and a different take on a review service of a service of particular reviews around legit checks. It's definitely an amazing bit of artwork. I absolutely love it. I think it's very watchable by just about anyone. Nice one, Herbs, man. I'm glad it's on point, man. It's one of the things that I definitely wanted before I went live, buddy. That my mic would actually sound actually half decent. I kind of went live yesterday and it sounded okay. I'm not gonna lie, I thought it sounded okay when I did the watch back. And I do like the mic. It's just the Blue Yeti. A lot of the guys have got them, and I can definitely say it's a solid piece of kit. Pretty one of the expensive ones, right? But definitely a solid piece of kit to do live streams with, because I think it just adds a bit more. What do they say? I don't know. If you're into mics and sound, color to the voice. Looks cool. Is that the fluffy thing? You can just stroke it. Stroke. It's like a cat. Actually, sorry, I'm gonna stop that. Because the reason why I'm gonna stop it, right, is because I'm just thinking at the moment. Actually, I may have to go on the Phoebes and Sissy show and get their cat out. They may be like, "What's happened to our cat? Tara's nicked it and put it." But no, I just prefer. I know I can get, and I have got it in the desk, which is the other version, which is the cover, which is the actual, I guess, black foam cover. But I prefer the wind one. I think it, because I've still got a bit of sound in the room. I just think the bit of wind protection just makes it sound a bit better for me. Yeah, don't say that, man. Phoebus and Sissy would kill me if they thought I killed a cat, man. Look, it'd be like next thing Ultimate's putting out a hit on me or something. You know what I mean? So, nah, fam, I can't do it. I can't ride that train. Yeah. I'm going to be honest, sirs, I can't ride that train. You know what I mean? No harm to cats. And I'm a dog person. I'm just going to keep it a million. I'm a dog person when it comes down to it. But my kids like cats, or at least the girls seem to love cats. I'm a witness. Don't Herbs, man. We're brothers. Don't do that. We're brothers, man. Chill. Yeah, but anyway, so one of the other things I like to do is I want to give content creators, and I'm sure most of you have looked at this problem. E double in the building. Salute to E double, man. Big up, Rude Boy. At the end of the day, yeah, a lot of us have looked at this. 1,000 MK. Yeah, I'm not going to be a top cat person. Yeah, yeah. I mean, I can't be a cat person, man. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I like cats. I think they're cool. I think they're dope. But if I was gonna be a cat fan, my next door neighbor's got a cat, Billy. Yeah, absolutely beautiful. It's a Persian. I like Persian cats. I think if I was a cat person, yeah, I'll be a Persian cat person because I just like the way. Yeah, they got fur like this. What happened to Billy? Phoebus, Sissy, Ultimate. I'm joking. Nothing happened to the cat. The cat's cool. He's a good cat. But anyway, yeah, it's the bigger implications of the outstanding problem that we have around the case. So big up Trollmageddon. So he's got, and I'm just going to put this out there. If you don't know Trollmageddon, I'm sure most of the people, at least in this chat, do. But if you're watching this later, definitely go and check out his content, and definitely make sure that you watch the film and sub, and then make sure you hit up, yeah, I mean, his GoFundMe, because I think that's something we should all do. I tried it this morning. I'm not too sure what happened, Troll. I'm gonna be honest. I did try with 2 cards, and I don't know why. I put in the amount on the GoFundMe, and it bounced back out. I don't know why. It may have been my web browser or on the iPad. I don't know, but I'm gonna try again from my laptop at some point, just to go through the GoFundMe and make sure that I donate, because I don't like to tell people to go and donate to somebody if I haven't done it myself. Normally, I usually like to get mine in to show that, hey, I'm not asking you to go and support the thing, and I'm not supporting it. Is, as I keep saying to people, there are times that, yeah, I mean, I will reach in my pocket and make sure that I do support a cause, and I think this is a worthy cause for the whole community because of the implications. If you're a content creator, the implications are huge. Imagine if you didn't like a Nike shoe. Yeah, you didn't like a Nike shoe, so you went to the store, you were doing your normal sneaker review. Next thing, you got a letter from Nike saying, we serve you with a takedown notice. Think about the implications. We all have to seriously consider this, right? We cannot afford to sit back and just watch. Yeah, it's not this is no longer just on the internet. This isn't going to be in the public domain. This is like a case. This is real life. This is taking it off the internet into real life. And the implications for all of us are massive. And I'm not too sure everyone really understands the implications. So that's kind of why I set up the live. Now, if anyone knows how I get the link, what I will do is I will put the link in the chat. You know what I mean? Because I'd like to get a few opinions on this. I don't want to sit up here alone. I've sat up here alone on at least my test live. So this will be the first one where I'm actually able to share the link So give me a second. Let me just go into my machine and I'm going to try and share the link. Let me just go do the invite and I'm paste it into the laptop, which is over there. And then I'll be right back. And then I want to see, I just want to hear from you guys because I haven't had a chance to chat to you guys about it, to hear from you guys. We've heard from Troll, we've heard from everyone else, but thinking about the bigger implication for the content creators, for us, that is a question. The bigger implications. One sec. So I've added in the link. So if you want to jump on, guys, you're more than welcome to jump in. As I said, because I definitely want to hear from other content creators on this particular situation that we got, man. Because it is mad scary. I'm gonna be quite honest. I find it quite scary as a content creator myself. I've got a couple of videos on, say, StockX, or on Nike for a bad review that I didn't like the shoe. So what lies ahead for me? What is the situation now for me, man? Am I waiting for my letter? If he gets away with this, will everyone involved who's talked about it, who commented it, are they gonna get a letter too? Because if you're successful in a defamation case, then he's got rights to bring against everybody, right? Everyone who's touched it, because everyone's played a part. If you played a part, even if you talked about it, moved it, shared it, whatever, you've now played a part, right? Who could be next? So people can sit there, you know what I mean, thinking, oh yeah, well, you know what I mean. No, it's gonna touch you, bro. Regardless of who you may have 90,000 subscribers, it's gonna touch you, bro. Because it spread like wildfire throughout the community. We definitely know that because it was great content and we were all kind of involved. Yeah. If you watched it, you're involved. You watched. Did you talk about it to anybody? If you discussed it with someone, you shared it with someone, you're now involved. It's just not Trollmageddon, it's everyone who is involved. Yeah, he only has to win one case. Or he has to put Troll in a position where he can't afford to fight the case. And what happens? There's a court judgment to say he won, and now there's further rulings on everybody. So if you can sit there thinking you're secure with your 10,000 subscribers, your 20,000 subscribers, your 30,000 subscribers, you're next. So if you're going to sit back thinking, yeah, I'll just let that go on and I'm just going to carry on with my channel and carry on with my content and I'm not really going to, help or assist. When it bites you, what are you going to do then? Are you just going to sit back and wait? I know personally, I'm not going to sit back and wait. Allow this to happen on my watch. Yeah. As a content creator, I definitely can't sit back, not acknowledge the situation and not try to address it, not try to talk about it, not try to publicize it, not try to make people aware, because it'd be a landmark case in YouTube history. How many other YouTubers do you know who have possibly been sued for defamation against another? How many? Imagine if you're sitting there and you receive a letter from a solicitor from Unbreakable Kicks. Defamation of character because you publicized the video, shared the video. He had fakes, turbo greens. Think about that. You discussed it. You could be next. So you can sit up there, mighty, ruling your little kingdom or whatever it is you do as a YouTuber. Could be next. You could say, I'm not in the fuck shit. It's too late. It's already out there, right? You could be a person with a channel who talked bad about someone who doesn't watch your content. And it was brought to his attention. Defamation of character. You could be next, right? The bigger implications are massive in the YouTube community. You may not realize it. You may just think, oh, I heard about it. Someone else's problem. It's not someone else's problem. It's all our problem. Just like we heard the news about copper. Yeah. The changes to YouTube and the child policies around YouTube. I'm a sir. Exactly, troll. People could be suing everybody, right? And double, man, you can't sue Herbs, man. You can't. You can't. I heard he's protected by the Patreon. I'm joking, Ron. He could sue, right? Yeah. And what next? Who next? Yeah. You think about it. Think about the bigger picture. If Twojays wins his case, it's going to be a lot easier to do it, right? If we're not able to support content creators who find themselves in this situation to make sure that they got the backing, the support of the people, yeah, to make sure as content creators, we are backing another content creator against a behemoth, because it's not Twojays' money. Let's not get it twisted. Twojays already said in his video, it's American Eagle money. This is American Eagle money. We're fighting not only Twojays. Twojays wouldn't be doing this on his own. This is a fight against American Eagle, a behemoth of a company, huge, with billions in its pocket to share, to make it a difficult fight. So if we're not voicing it, if we're not talking about it, if we're not trying to fight against it, if we just stand quietly and get on with our own business before we're making sure at every live stream where we're raising that awareness, we're making that discussion happen. If we're not doing it, we are in big trouble. Each and every one of us. Imagine if, rather than putting hands on each other, Logan Paul sued KSI. Crazy, right? Or KSI sued Logan Paul for making a video discussing him in a way he wasn't happy with. Urban Necessities as a business, mate, there's plenty of videos out there. I'm going to just put it out there. There's plenty of videos out there where people have come in and done legit checks, yeah, in your store with fake shoes. It's not the first time it's happened. Let's get it, we come on, Twojays. The only differences that I can see are two. There are two differences between every other video that I've seen Urban Necessities having a legit check done and not getting the shoe right. One, they normally get the shoe right. Yeah, they see something's off. If they don't see something as being off, yeah, in their legit check, the person will say, "Ah, it's not real." and they laugh about it. Oh yeah, okay, oh yeah, but it's so good or whatever. Yeah, and I did slightly think it was off, and yeah, but yeah, which to me looks like a script. So either these other YouTube videos that we've been watching for a couple of years now of these so-called big-time YouTubers going into stores, videoing their experience of taking in a fake shoe is all script. So what you're now telling us is actually it's all been scripted. It's all a lie. These big-time YouTubers are liars and fakes. They're as fake as the shoes they bring into the store because Twojays knew up front. Doesn't that invalidate his service in the first place and prove that his team can't do what they say they can do? Doesn't it actually do that? Doesn't it actually show us that his team aren't actually capable? If it was scripted, it's a storyline, and it's all fake. Crazy, right? Absolutely crazy. It's okay, Herbs. If you want to jump in, it's there for people to jump in, man. I got no, as I said, I'm just gonna put it out there. Just if anyone wants to jump in, no one has to jump in, bro. Can I do a review on a video? JT, yeah, man, sure. I'm review on a video, but there are consequences to that. I'm gonna be quite honest. I would review someone's video. However, what can happen is if I review your video and then you try and clap me, yeah, and copyright strike me. So I would need to see evidence or proof of you wanting me to do the review. Um, I'll get you to email me. Hit me up on IG, yeah, if you want me to do a review, which is starkid_sc. Don't worry, Herbs, I can see you. Just let me go and see Herbs for a minute and add him. All right, one sec.
Ah, shit. Chill out. Chill out. What's going on, YouTube? We rocking out. Sneaker shopping therapy. Killing them. Killing them. From all the way across that water, yo. All the way across that water. We about to get in some deep conversations over here, yo. Y'all just stay tuned. We about to get it.
Now my phone's going off. One sec, Herbs, man. I don't know what's going on.
I don't know where he went, but he did let me in, so I'll be the entertainment for the next 30 seconds. I got you. I got you. Hope everybody's having a nice night. I know I am. There he is. There he is. There's the start of the show.
One sec. I'll be back.
Oh, he's going to be back again. Don't worry. I got this. Yeah, I have a little bit of experience, so I can do this.
Yeah. Hi, Herbs.
Hey, how you doing?
I'm good, brother. I'm good.
That's good. That's good.
So,
what's going on, man?
So, Herbs, man, look, I've been on a couple of your lives, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and they're absolutely brilliant for a while now, since I've been away and since I returned. I don't think I've been on one of your lives, right?
No.
What's going on, Herbs, man?
I'm just chilling, yo. I'm just chilling.
No, go on.
Man, shit's just been hectic, yo. I used to have a lot of free time, so that's why I was always live, but my time kind of just went away. Now I be going to bed early as shit every day. Like, I'm actually past my bedtime. I usually go to bed like an hour ago.
Okay. I feel that, man. But Herbs, it's really nice to have you here, brother.
Nice
to have you here. So, Herbs Too Fresh.
Yes, that's
I'm going to put to you the question.
Let's get it.
Are you happy with the situation that you could possibly find yourself implicated in the case for sharing material and defaming somebody?
I'm not worried about it because I don't really think anybody pays attention to me anyways. But if I was somebody out there that was like big time, like you're talking about with all these hundreds of thousands of subscribers, and some smaller YouTuber tried taking a clip from my stuff,
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I'm not in that situation, so I don't know how I would take it. But I mean, I know right now as a nobody on YouTube, I wouldn't care. I would think it's like it's a big up to me or something like that if somebody wants to put my shit on their shit. You know what I mean? Like, oh, look at he. But I mean, if you're going to have somebody talking shit about you and using your videos at the same time, and you have that kind of power, who knows what you would do with it? You know what I mean? Like, maybe use it. You have an influence. You can make somebody's channel get shut down if you wanted. Why not do it? Right? You want to play with them? Maybe you'll lose. But I personally know that nobody pays attention to me, so it's like I can't answer it like with like an honest, truthful answer because I don't know what it would be like to be able to run shit on YouTube.
So how do you feel about the implications that you're in a situation that you bought a shoe from StockX, it arrives at your house, it's not up to standard, you check it, you get it verified by someone else, another store local to you, it comes out it's not the right shoe, it's fake, because we do know there have been situations where many YouTubers, I'm going to say allegedly because I don't want a case, they can't, but their shoes are fake.
Yeah.
The shoe is not legit. You've double checked it, triple checked it. It's not right. You make a video. It pops off. You get 10,000 views.
Yep. And they see it.
And then you receive a legal letter with a cease and desist and takedown.
That's some bullshit because that's not right. That's a company, yo. If they're supposed to be legit checking these shoes and people are getting paid to go to work to only do that, and you can't even tell if a shoe is real or fake, then you shouldn't be doing the job. And you could tell that it's happening a lot because everybody's getting some fake shoes off of StockX nowadays. Like you can't even order a shoe anymore without feeling like, is there a chance it's going to be fake? Like I can't order off of a site if I'm not at the store buying the shoe myself. I don't trust it. Like I'm not gonna buy off of StockX when they're fucking hacking people's accounts. I don't even want an account on StockX anymore. I took mine off. Like I don't want to deal with that shit.
Hey, bro, pause. You know what you just said?
Yeah.
Let's just say you started saying that.
Yeah.
Right? On my stream. And then I told you I just got a cease and desist letter and a takedown notice from StockX for what you just said.
I'd feel really bad for you at that point.
But these are the bigger implications.
You can't give opinions nowadays though. Like you can't
This is what I'm saying.
You can't show people like, look at this is my experience. Like you tell me what you think. Like you can't be like, now look at this. I just want.
This is what I'm saying. This is the bigger implication.
I get you. It just doesn't make sense. We live in a messed up world where people cry about everything and then people go to court over it. You know, like, oh, you made fun of me. I'm gonna sue you. That's like the first word of everybody's mouth. I'm gonna sue you. Like, who the fuck does that nowadays? And then people do it on camera and talk about it on their live. Like, I'm gonna call the cops on you, pretty much. Like, that's just weird to me because people in real life, when you're face to face with people, that's not what they do. Like, real people don't say, "I'm gonna sue you." Like, you punch somebody, they punch you back. Like, you don't just sit there and call cops on somebody over words. Like, that's stupid. I don't know.
But this is the situation, right? And this is why I say the bigger implication, because as you know, all law becomes law by precedent. So it's when a case is actually seen before a judge. This could be the first of its kind. I don't remember seeing another case like this, right? It's okay. It's not happening in my country, but it still concerns me because if Twojays, let's just say Troll doesn't get the support from the community, no one reaches in their pocket, no one tries to help him out on the GoFundMe, he can't afford to fight it. He's in a situation where he has to then do a takedown, do the apology. Precedent is set, right?
But what would he apologize for?
Let's just say that the request in the paperwork says we want a public apology to say that you lied, it's all fake, and you made it all up. We would have got the legit check right, and we're a really good company, and you're a scumbag. You have to say this publicly and take down a video of the review you've done.
Everybody would know the real truth, though. Like,
that doesn't matter.
I know it doesn't
because
matter. I mean, it's what it would just look so stupid. Like, you're gonna apologize for showing people a fucked up shoe. The shoe wasn't even the right shape. It wasn't the right color. He's holding it in his hands. It's not the whole switcheroo. You talk about it on this, right? You could talk about this without you're not scared, right?
I'm not scared of nobody. You know that, bro. You know what I mean? Look. I'm not scared of anybody. If Twojays wants to come at me, Twojays come at me. I've got cash. I'll get my barrister to work for nothing. Come at me, bro. You want to come at me? Come at me, bro. All day, Twojays. I will have you twisted. Come to England. Try this shit. This shit with me. Come. I'm inviting you, 2 days. I'm inviting you. You want to come at somebody? Come at me, fam. Come at me. If you want to come at somebody, come at me. I'm happy to have that discussion. I'm happy to have my day in court. I'm happy to be there. My mate's already said pro bono.
Yeah, we already know you'll hop on a jet.
Yeah. If you want me to hop out, 2J, I'll come to you. Fam. Yeah, because when I win, I want you to pay me. Yeah, you'll have to pay me.
What was the last?
Because this should be done and dusted. I'm not really worried about the case, but I'm worried that the support isn't there to make sure that Trollmageddon gets his day in court. I am worried about that because it will cost. Everything costs, and I'm not telling everyone to go in, give him a G. I'm not saying that. If you can spare $1, tip the man $1, man. Yeah, if every YouTuber who does a sneaker video today gave this man $1, he'll have enough to fight the case.
That's
yes
true.
Or no?
Oh yeah.
$1. That's. I'm not asking for everyone to go in there, give him £1 million. I'm not asking for that. Yeah, but if every one of us gives a minimum of $1, it'll be okay. If we do nothing, it's a bad position. It's a bad position for all of us because of the bigger implications. So while you can sit there, you could be next. You know what I'm saying? And as long as I'm making content, as long as I'm involved in YouTube, yeah, I mean, I'm not going to sit back and do nothing. Yeah, the same as I wouldn't do nothing, because this is, we're talking millions of pounds. This man, like he said, didn't he just drop a video? The millions I spent last year, millions he spent last year of American Eagle money. It's not yours, 2J. You already said that in your video when you got exposed about, talking about me. I got a partner, American Eagle. Yeah, we know that, Twojays. That's why we know you're fuckery right now.
I don't watch them. I never heard that.
Yeah, that's why we know you're fuckery, Twojays. I'm just gonna say you're fuckery. You want to call me defamation of character? Cool. You know what? We just had a case kind of similar. You know what happened to it, Twojays? It got kicked out, mate. Simple as that. No, we were come to England. That's a fuckery. If we have an opinion about you, if you don't provide a decent service, if your so-called legit checkers can't legit check a shoe, do you know who's to blame? You. If
Wait,
heads should rolls, it should be yours, Twojays. If American Eagle wants someone to answer for the fact that your legit checkers, the person who was doing the legit check was a so-called your most loyal, your most trusted legit checker, second in command, failed. And they want to sack somebody from the company because they own it, lock, stock, and barrel. Yeah, for all the money they've given you, and you are now just a figurehead, Twojays. Let's not get it twisted. You no longer run Urban Necessities. Those days are long gone because once you gave it over that money, you made a deal with the devil, my friend. You made a £1 billion company a deal with the devil, American Eagle, my friend. That's no joke. When they come in, they're giving you that money and you feel happy. But they've got terms and conditions that come with that money. It wasn't for free, Twojays. There were terms and conditions and controls over your company that they now have and hold. You answer to them. You're not the boss. They're not your partner. And they've shown that by the hand they've now dealt you and what they've made you do and how they now make you look in the community. You're a chump, a figurehead, a puppet, nothing more, Twojays. Nothing more.
so can you get
That's
sued?
just my opinion.
Can you get sued for going to the Better Business Bureau on somebody if you like if they did something fucked up to you and it's a company? Can't you like go to the Better Business Bureau on them and stuff like that? Like, what would be the difference in that? Those people don't get sued.
This is it, right? This is it. It shouldn't get it's flood. Yeah. But this is it. You can't get sued, right? You can't get sued. You can't sue someone because you can't provide a service. I've never heard of such a thing, right? Have you heard of such a thing?
Well, they're suing for somebody being mad at the service that they provided.
Well, yeah, because I mean, someone did a video in a documentary style that was trash, that their legit check-in service was trash. And now they want to sue and put into court. The first thing I would say, and this is about character, whether 2J's likes it or not, there's a video on his channel where he has open discussions about selling baby Travis Scotts. Not made by Nike.
We already know about those baby shoes. Those baby shoes, they're known out here.
I'm what? You're doomed. Ooh. Who's doomed? Who is doomed?
I played that game.
Yeah, I mean, the only person who's doomed is 2J's. Like I said, he made a deal with the devil. And 2J's, look, man, at some point, flood. Yeah, I don't know, bro. At the end of the day, 2J's, if you want to come to the UK, yeah, and have a conversation with me anytime, my friend. You know what I'm saying? I run this city. You can't do me shit in my city, fam. Come to London. Next time SneakerCon's in London, you want to have a conversation, we'll have a conversation. Mano, my friend. You want to sue me? Sue me. I'm not scared of you. I'm here living. You want to do something? Do something. You want to say something? Say something. Bring you the fuck you want. But let's keep it fucking 100. SneakerCon needs to come to my city. We don't need you. But at some point, you got to come to my city. You've got to get on that plane and come to my city. Some point you got to go to someone else's city, and now your name's mud. Because regardless if you like it or not, you're supposed to be an OG in the game. And Twojays, if you're supposed to be an OG, you know what now, Twojays? You know what now, Twojays? Get on the plane. You got money. You got money, fam.
Billions.
You got money, Twojays. Get on the plane. Come see me. Come to Brixton, see what we're about, fam. Come to Peckham, see what we're about, fam. Come to Fulton Heath, see what we're about, fam. Come see us, my guy. Come see us. We're happy to host you, Twojays. We'll be very happy to host and look after you. Make sure you're okay. Make sure that you can walk freely. But we need to talk, because what you're doing puts us all into jeopardy. You're a puppet. So how's that hacking going, Unknown? Unknown, how's the hacking going, man? My people are here, my demons. Okay, bro. Good luck with the hack. As I said, good luck with that. But yeah, I mean, do you know what reverse engineering is, Unknown? See, to get in, you'll have to show your IP, right? I'm the devil. We're here. Good luck, son. That's not a problem for us. As I said, that's not a problem for us.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah, you have to reveal your IP at some point. You know what I'm saying? We'll find you. I got people for that. It's not an issue out here. Yeah?
Unload.
Proxies don't, bruv. You have no idea. Proxies, yeah, you can hide for a certain amount of time, but you should know that this only gives you a certain amount of life, my friend. Nothing is hidden. Yeah, let me tell you that. Let me tell you about IT and how IT works, my friend. Just so you're aware, before you do anything that you'll regret. See, once you breach the UK routers, my friend, there's a listening station that will be listening to all the traffic and will reveal your traffic. They have tools to do that, my friend. Your proxy's useless unless you've got military grade technology. Think about that. Unless you have military grade technology, you will be found. That's just facts. Ask any real hacker, bro. And trust me, you don't have it. It don't matter where you go. Man, lots of people on the internet like to talk. Well, do it, bro. Let's see what you can do. You got 5 minutes, bro. I'm still here. You said that I'd be flooded. So obviously, if you're going to do a denial of service attack, because I know what one, yeah, I mean, we should know what those are, right? A DNS attack. One, you're going to do what? That means that you think I have no flood protection. I got money. I got shit people don't know about. Good luck with that. That's okay. I'm glad you have, my friend. I'm glad you got money, and I'm glad you've got whatever it is you think you have.
I've got money.
It's nice. How much money you got? Is that the 52 cents?
A lot.
What's a lot of money? What's a lot of money to you? What's a lot of money to you? I don't know. Like, this guy's in the chat, so I like to speak to you. I've got no problem with trolls entering the chat. I think that's entertaining. Entertain us. There's nothing wrong with it. Tell us how much money you think is a lot of money. How much money do you have? Just give me a ballpark figure. Do you have millions? Do you have a 2 million, 3 million? I own Bitcoin. Okay, you own Bitcoin. So you've got virtual money. Do you have any real money? Like, I mean, like any real money? Like, do you have money in a bank? You own a lot of Bitcoin. A lot of Bitcoin. Okay, great. Okay, you own a lot of Bitcoin. Do you have any real money, mate? Do you have any real legitimate money you can show a court or show a lawyer or show a bank service to say where you got it from, that you could get a mortgage or get credit? Do you have any of that money? Do you have any legitimate money? I'm not talking about you got a few Bitcoin here or there, whatever. Nice. Well, let's talk about that money, because that money you can work with, right? That money you can work with. Your Bitcoin is tied up in some cryptocurrency, and you're just begging you don't fuck up your wallet. Right? Correct. Yeah, you sure you can get into? I'll tell you what. The fact is that you're talking about it. Yeah, that I know you may have a wallet, and it probably be on. Let's just say your wallet is hidden on your C drive somewhere on your machine, right? On your C drive on your machine, and that C drive becomes corrupt. So you wake up tomorrow, and that C drive becomes corrupt. What are you gonna do? Have you backed up your wallet? In fact, what I'm going to tell you to do today, just to be safe, I'm just going to help you out. Make sure you back up your cryptocurrency and your crypto wallet. Sweet. Cool. That's good. Good. Make sure you got a backup. Nice. Make sure nothing happens to that. Yeah. If something happens to that tomorrow, I'll tell you what, if something happens to that, hit up my IG. Yeah, IG. If you wake up tomorrow, your computer's fried, yeah, and you've got no cryptocurrency wallet, yeah, because it's all been destroyed and you can't get in your PC and can't get to the data, it's all messed up and it's wiped, hit me up on IG and I'll give you some advice. Okay, that's what I'm gonna say. I'll give you some advice. That's my advice. That's just usually my advice to most hackers anyway. Yeah, when they threaten me, is if you wake up tomorrow and everything's not okay with your machine, well, just hit me up and I'll give you some more advice. What to do in life. Yeah, because now you're gonna have to actually, go out there and cry a little. I'd go out to counseling or something like that. Yeah, okay. So anyway, Herbs, let's get back to the show. Try me, yeah, cool. Anytime. Anyway, Herbs, man. It's been a really long time that we've spoken, right? So obviously you've been busy. Tell me why you've been busy, man. Work's keeping you busy out here. The wife's keeping you busy.
Yeah, just the whole family thing. Yeah, I just got a different schedule now.
That's nice. Yeah, because one of the most important things in life is family and friends. And Herb's are really good friends of mine. Love him to the bone. He's got a great family. He looks after himself and he looks after his family well. And I really respect that. I really respect that in a man. And I'm going to say pause. Yeah. I'm going to say pause. But I think that one of the great things that I usually tell people, Herbs, is they say, how do you make friends? And I normally say to people, it's how I usually watch how people treat their other friends, right? So normally how I make judgments on whether someone's a good person is how they treat their other friends, how they treat the people around them. Yeah. How many of us kind of treat our friends well? You know what I mean? And I've watched you for a while as a friend and someone who's got to know you quite well over the time that we spent, over lives and stuff, and how you guys hang out. And I've watched how you've, even from the sidelines, how you've checked for people around you. And I'd just like to say, I really respect that. And I really consider you a friend, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I'm saying.
I thought we were related. I thought we were more like brothers. Yeah, I thought we were related.
Yeah, definitely. 100%. Yeah, I mean, I consider you guys like I had this conversation with my missus tonight, right? I had this conversation with my missus tonight, which is really weird, right? I had a conversation with her and I said to her, like, I've got friends or people I've met that are my brothers, and she goes, like, real brothers? And I said, what do you mean real brothers? I said, they're people like what I don't need to be my blood, but I will consider them my bros. Yeah, that's how it works in my hood. That's the way I've been brought up. They don't need to be related by blood to be my brother. They can just be themselves. Right? And it's how they treat people around them. And I just really respect how you treat everyone around you. I just like to put it out there. I just like to say that. So if you don't want to mess with my content, make sure you check out Troll Mageddon's. Make sure you check out Herbs Too Fresh. Yeah, I mean, and definitely check out Mr. Skinny. He's a dope dude. Salute to Mr. Skinny, man. I'm just gonna put that out there because all of this wouldn't be possible without Skinny, right? To a certain extent, because I met you guys by coming through Skinny's chat, right?
Yes, sir.
And then we met, we hit it off, and then we did a couple of lives together with the rest of the chaps. Ultimate,
The
hang
round
tight,
table.
my
Yeah,
brethren,
round table.
Bonafide, definitely my bro, Herbs, my bro, and obviously Jersey Deep, definitely
Yes,
my
sir.
bro. Definitely check out the content as well. I'm
Shout
just gonna make sure that I
out
pick
to
up everyone who's, yeah, I mean, I would, I'm gonna say this right, Tops. I don't know if you're watching. I haven't checked. I need to go and check my machine a sec because if you want to jump in and have a conversation, I said we would have a conversation because you wrote something on one of my chats, and I'm up for discussing that. I'm just saying, I'm personally up for discussing that, right? Because I think it's an interesting thing, and it is about how you treat your friends. Yeah, it's a conversation about how you treat your friends, which is interesting. So I don't know if you're in the chat. Hey man, look, I'll drop the link, bro. Do you want me to drop? I've already dropped the link in the chat. Everyone's welcome, bro. Everyone's welcome. I'm not a hater. I'm not a hater. I've never been a hater, bro. I keep it 100. You know what I'm saying? Me personally, I keep it 100. Yeah, that's why they call me Sneaker Shopping Therapy, aka Mr. Keep It 100. I don't do the fake shit. I don't. Yeah, what I'm saying. Mr. Keep It 100. If you don't like someone to keep you 100 and tell you the truth, hey man, there's other content creators out there. There's a lot of them. There's a difference between me and them, right? Okay. But anyway, I don't know who's in the chat. Salute to that. To everyone who's joined the chat. Yeah, I mean, I'm just gonna make sure.
Definitely got double E in there.
You hacked my views.
He hacked
Oh,
you.
well, that's nice, man. That's nice. That's nice for you to hack views. I don't know what you. Yeah, that's really. I appreciate that, man. I appreciate that sort of love. Thank you, bro.
Go to my
Salute to you. If you did that, thanks to you, man. Then hey, salute to that.
go to my channel, hack my views too.
Yeah, man. There's gonna be a lot of people trying to reach out to your service, family. You're now family. And everyone appreciates that. Yeah, I'm saying everyone will appreciate you in the community if that's what
Yeah,
you're doing.
I think Unknown is going to your side right now. I think you're pulling him, yo. Look at, I think he's turning, yo. He's turning.
Yeah, salute to that. Yeah, I mean, I respect that. I respect that. We can all have a different opinion, or we can all start out being. I think sort of like actually, I tell you what it was like. It's like when I met or had conversations probably for about the first time with Chappelle Hainan. Do you know Chappelle Hainan? Anyone know Chappelle?
That's the new thing going on.
No. What I'm saying is, I had a chat. I was in a different chat with Chappelle, and I've never really spoken to him before. And then he said something about me, and we kind of didn't really hit it off. And I think he just thought I was a troll.
Yeah.
He didn't realize I was a content creator, and I'm not trolling. I'm just here to watch someone's content because I was over watching Ron's channel, right? I was just over there watching his channel and just kind of checking him out and just tuning in because of what had gone on. I thought, you know what? What's gone on is not really right. So I'm going to go over and show that, listen, I didn't really know really what's going on. The reason I wasn't coming over is myself. And I already said this to Ron already in his own chat, that the reason why I didn't really mess with you or whatever is because the content that you were doing wasn't right for me. It's not something that I was really into. Yeah, that's just a personal taste thing. But then I think it was what was going on within the community itself at the time made the content that way. So I thought I should really go back and give someone a second chance. Is that the right thing to do?
For sure.
because the content that was being made for a specific reason, which can push someone down a certain road, right? So what you're seeing isn't the real them. So I wanted to go back and check out and see what his content was like. It's okay content. He has good conversations. I'm not gonna lie. So salute to Ron, man, and I hope you get well soon. Okay. But anyway, if you're a content creator, I know, yeah, everyone knows that dude. Um, yeah, we know Chappelle. Good. At the end of the day, if you're a content creator, and this is what the conversation is about tonight. If you're a content creator, do you understand the bigger picture of the case that is going to happen? And I'm going to say it's going to happen because I said I'm not asking anyone to put in £1,000,000, £2, £4, or $2, $1. Look, if we can do a $1 each, a minimum of $1 to help out Troll, go to Troll McGeddon's page and check out his GoFundMe. Troll, if you want to paste the link in, mate, please do paste the link to your GoFundMe in the chat. So just $1. $1 is more than enough to help, man. Help, because the bigger implications that all of us for doing reviews, if you do reviews, will find yourself in problems later on down the line, especially if you've got 100,000 subscribers, 100 subscribers. You know what I mean? And you've done a StockX review and you said, you know what? These shoes are trash. They're garbage. They're not real. And you've done it to GOAT. Imagine if you did a deal, a sneaker trade. Herbs, have you ever done any trades with anyone?
I don't really get rid of my shoes like that.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I know back in the day there was a lot of Scoop 28 stuff going on, right?
Oh yeah.
We used to do a lot of trades. I used to watch a lot of Scoop stuff, right?
Oh yeah.
So I remember getting into it. Probably this must have been about 20. I think I actually checked today and I realized I've been a member of Scoop 28's YouTube. Is it his Facebook group for quite some time? I just haven't checked it. I think after should I mention what happened? Herbs, why don't you tell him what happened while I go and check the machine for a sec? Do you remember what happened with Scoop?
With Scoop with the
Brody Trump
with
situation? What? So imagine if I made a situation or a video on, hey, you shouldn't mess with Brody Trump. You shouldn't mess with Scoop because he dealt with fakes. And then imagine if you made these videos, Twojays wins, and next thing you know, you catch a case. Defamation of character. These are the big implications, bro. These are the big implications. You can't sit back and just hide. There's no hiding from this. If you're a content creator right now and you're watching this, if you think Copper messed up YouTube, if you think these new rules around making all the videos that you've ever made not for children really messed up the YouTube algorithm and what you've done, wait until if this case doesn't get answered correctly and we don't fight for a change and fight for a Troll and make sure that we all donate a minimum of $1 as creators on YouTube, and he's not able to fight this case and YouTube changes its rules because people can now go to court, do defamation of character for a review you've made on their product. It's not going to be pretty. People is not going to be pretty. This is as serious as it gets. It's undeniable serious. There's no sitting back. There's no, oh, it won't be me. I only talk about mung back food. But what about the video you made about the food that was nasty and it didn't taste right? What if Mr. I don't know.
Yo, Yelp is gonna go down. That's all I gotta say.
Yeah, what if you made a food about Yelp or Just Eats? Yeah. Maybe if you made a video saying I had a big boy burger and it was trash. The next thing you get a takedown notice for defamation of character.
I don't think that's legal, yo. What country are you living in? You can't do that over here. You can't do that over here. That's
who?
You can't get sued for that shit over here. I hope he would lose. He would lose.
What are you talking about? Trollmageddon made a video.
I know, but I mean, he ain't gonna lose, yo. That's bullshit, yo, because he's got the shoes.
How do you know? How do you know? If we're not voicing it and we're not supporting him,
I think
he doesn't.
Trollmageddon needs to get all the money. Everybody give $1, yo, because he's gonna win this shit, and then he can give everybody back $2. What the fuck? Yo, there's no way he'll lose that case. You can have an opinion. That's why they put Yelp reviews. You can put your name all over the internet and Google. You can check out a Yelp review with your name. You could talk shit about a place all you want. You could tell people don't go there. They're not going to go there. You know what I mean? Like that's your opinion.
Apparently not, right?
If he wins that case and you can't have an opinion anymore, everything's going to be fucked up. There ain't going to be a YouTube no more because you wouldn't be able to make a video.
Troll. I'm going to ask Troll a question because he's in the chat, right? Troll, are you lying that you got served papers? Just answer yes or no in the chat. Are you lying? Yes or no? Did you get served papers? But what Herbs is saying is for something, just doing a simple review on a service someone provides, it's illegal in the US to catch a case. If that was the case, fam, why is he catching a case? How's he getting paperwork?
I just don't understand.
Listen to what you're saying.
I'm not saying he's lying.
If you're from America right now, answer me this, right? Just answer me this. If you're from America right now, answer me this. You can answer in the chat. You can jump in the chat. I'll sort that out in a second. If you're waiting backstage and you got the link or you haven't got the link or you want the link, then say something in the chat and I will reach out. J.Mac, if you're in, I mean, I'd like to hear from you as well because obviously you've made some videos recently saying you don't want to mess with certain services anymore. Could you be next? Yeah. Say I review a game on YouTube. Activision doesn't like that. I've said, hey, Modern Warfare, man, it's full of hackers and it's trash. Don't play it.
He said all you need is money and you can sue anybody for anything.
This is what I'm saying to you. Yeah. If I've just spent and I've just made a video said, man, I've just spent a couple of million pounds at sneaker card. Yeah? We're talking, he's moving millions of not his own money, because he's already said that. I'm going to repeat that too, Jace, because you repeated it. It's not your own money, fam. It's American Eagle money, son. It's not your money. You can flex and like a hype beast and that's your thing because we know you're a hype beast internally. You're not really a sneakerhead anymore. You're all about the hype. Yeah. You may look like the gypsy. Yeah. The gypsy pirate. Yeah. The knockoff Captain Jack or whatever his name is. Yeah. You may look a bit weird and flexing like that, but you know what I'm saying? Yeah. But I see you, man. I see you for what you are. You made a deal with the devil, mate. A deal with the devil. American Eagle. It's a lot of money, isn't it? And you really thought they would let you just run the company, not answer it to anybody when shit hits the fan? Yeah? With all their lawyers? How many lawyers, Twojays, when you turned up to the meeting, how many lawyers were there? When I go to a meeting, yeah, how many of you actually, I don't know how many in the chat actually do business, but how many? Can I see your comments? 1 sec. Yeah, I can lose by them draining all my money before discovery. They can make it to where I never get to see a judge because their money is king, and I can't afford an attorney. There you go. I'm definitely seeing it, fam. I'm definitely seeing your comments. And you can sue anybody at any time for anything. All you need is some money, and that's facts. And he's got millions. It's not his money, right? Let's be honest. It's not his money. He's not protecting his money because it's not his money. It's American Eagle money. If someone wants to look up how much American Eagle is worth, should we check? Who's actually checked how much American Eagle is worth? Does anyone know? Herbs?
I can find out. $2.4 billion or some shit. What the fuck? I guess billions. Billions.
Yeah. Is it beginning to make sense to you now, fam? Do you even know who owns American Eagle? Who the major investors are?
Nah.
No? Do you know who the CEO is? Anyone? Who are their major investors?
Jerry
Who sits on the board?
Mark Silverman, Jerry Silverman.
Jerry Silverman. How much is Jerry Silverman worth? Anyone? See, often we talk about the top, is it top 2% of wealth in the world who it's owned by? We know the oppressive system that we're in, right? How many of you sit in that bracket? Anyone?
Anybody got a billion? Yeah. You got a billion?
Got a billion? No? Yeah, that's what we're fighting right now. That's the reality. The billionaires can turn around because they've invested in urban necessities and say, bruh, it's looking bad on us. Every time he goes to a meeting, because he's got to go to a meeting. Yeah. What are we seeing about fakes? What's this all about, Twojays? You told us everything was fine, that you were loved within the community. You told us that, when you sold us the vision, everything was rosy. You got SneakerCon on lock. You're going to be taking it over because you're investing so much money. You've had conversations with SneakerCon and their CEO, and you'll now be running it together. And, you got I think it's your cousin doing the legit checks there to make sure all the shoes coming through are okay. And, you've got your team on site, and, you sold us a vision, Twojays. That vision's not stacking up. It's like there's a lot of noise. I do you know what happened, Twojays? I was in my car and my kid asked me, Dad, have you seen that Trollmageddon video about that Twojays kicks we went to see to get my Yeezys? Dad, they could be fake. Imagine Twojays goes to the meeting on that Monday after the video, thinking, yeah, I've quieted it down, but the American Eagle boys turned up asking questions. Is their money safe? Has it affected sales? Because that's all they really care about. So when you think that you're fighting urban necessities, Twojays kicks, the people who are signed on the paperwork, it's not their money that he's playing with. He may be the player at the table. Yeah. He may be the player at the table, sitting in front of the dealer, but it's not his money. Let's not get it to, you know what I mean? Don't get it twisted, people. This is serious. If you're a content creator, this is serious. Mad serious. Mad serious. You are not going to survive. If you're a content creator, you're not going to survive. If we're unable to support Trollmageddon. Okay? He is able to fight this case. We're all in trouble. I'll be right back. 1 minute, Herbs. Herbs, I want you to let the people know your opinion of why Twojays cannot win this case.
Why he cannot win the case? If all right, I got you. If Twojays goes to court and wins this case, there's no way you can ever go on YouTube and do anything. There's no way you can ever yell at anybody in a public situation over anything, because they can just freak out on you and then try to take everything you've ever worked for your entire life. Like, you're never gonna be able to do anything. Like, that's gonna be like taking away a lot of freedoms on, like, your rights are gonna be gone pretty much. You're not gonna be able to give an opinion about anything, which would be ridiculous to me, because I mean, Troll's got videos. I mean, I've seen the videos, and I'm not a professional. I'm just somebody that likes shoes. And from the videos, you can tell that they're not right. And then I heard somebody saying, oh, but he switched. But you can pause while you're watching the video of them legit checking the shoe. You can pause it, and I've paused it myself. It's the same shoe. It's no switch. There's no switch going on. Like, it's the same shoe. You can see that the shoe is not right. The shape of it is wrong, and they're holding it in their hands. They're legit checking a shoe in the video. And like I said, you can pause the video as they're legit checking the shoe, and you can see that it's the fake shoe in their hands. So it's not like they did some switch thing like they're trying to fucking play it off on. Like, oh, he switched the shoe to make it look like it was fake. I heard that too. Am I wrong? Did I not hear that? Did they say he switched the shoe to make it look like they legit check fake shoes?
Yeah, basically, I believe that their case, or part of the case they're trying to build around this.
You can pause Trollmageddon's video, like, while they're legit checking the shoe, and they're holding it at the perfect angle for the video, because I paused it at it myself, and it's the same shoe that he's showing in the pictures. So
that's right.
I don't see.
It's a method. I think, sort of like, from my understanding, and what really makes this really great is, Troll, the more we discuss it, and this is why, for me, I wanted to discuss it, right? I've always said that when I go live, I'm definitely going to talk about it. When I spoke to Troll, I said the community will support him, as we should, right? We should be there supporting him and making sure he's okay. We should be there making sure he's okay, right? We should be reaching out. You know, there's 204 people or 15 people in this chat watching. Salute to you, right? At the end of the day, if you're in this chat, that if you donate $1 to Trollmageddon, the link that's in there, that's my link to the StreamYards, and everybody is welcome to come in and have their say. If you're a content creator and you are concerned right now about this case, as I'm concerned, right? Because I'm mad concerned about the situation we find ourselves in. Should Twojays Kicks be able to win this case, we are all in trouble. I'm just going to say that again, man. I just want people to understand that. Do not get it twisted. This is no joke. It affects every content creator on YouTube today. Yeah, if you're a content creator and you are making videos and you are making reviews of people's products, and Twojays Kicks is able to win his case, it will literally shut down every review channel. Imagine you made a video. All right, we can already get takedown notices from artists due to copyright, right? Is that correct, you? That's correct, right? If we make a review on a song, it can get taken down, right?
Yeah.
But even with YouTube's rules, So we can't monetize it, but YouTube will save us if, and this is rules on, and this is a little insight into YouTube, right? And how YouTube deals with copyright claims or reviews copyright claims. If you read, I read the creator stuff, right? So there's a creators page, I read it. I try and make sure that I read all the creator stuff as a creator. I try and get involved in the creators community because I'm a creator, right? I'm involved. So I'm gonna go out there and I'm gonna check it out and make sure I know what the rules are. So if I was making a video and making a review on something, I have to be able to show I'm going to be able to add my own content to it. So I'm actually reviewing it. I'm adding some real content to the actual thing I'm reviewing. I'm just not playing it and then listening it through and go, that was great. I've not added anything. If I'm adding opinion and I can prove that my video when they review it is adding good opinion, normally I'm in a good spot with YouTube. He may get his money from the monetization. Fine. Yeah. See, I may get demonetized and the money may go to them, but they won't take down my video because it's a review. I'm adding original thought, original opinion to the content. Go and check it out for yourself. If you don't believe me, go and read the creators page on YouTube and read the rules, how they do their reviews. And that's facts.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and the same goes. So imagine if we're in a situation we can no longer do reviews because Twojays, who had a review done at his store, was made content. Someone did review on a service he does, is able to lick off your channel. Next thing you know, you got no channel. You have to start from ground zero. In fact, he could go to court and say, hey man, we're not happy for him to have a channel. Imagine, because we all know they're trying to take away our rights. Left, right, and center. Everywhere we go, people are trying to strip us of our right, right? Our right to critique, our right to be in this environment, our right to have an opinion, our right to voice our views, our right to stand up for justice. They're already trying to take those away. Look in your own communities. If you don't believe me, just look in your own papers, and it can be in any community, not just a black community. This isn't just a black problem, it's a worldwide poor problem, a worldwide creator problem. Everywhere, it's actually the same. If you haven't got billions of pounds, yeah, they're trying to strip away your rights, left, right, and center. That's facts. There are very few avenues now for us to talk freely and openly with free speech. Regardless if you like someone's opinion, or not, you all believe in free. Do you believe in free? Herbs, I'm gonna ask you, man. Do you believe in free speech?
Yes, sir.
As an American?
That's like the main one right there. I mean,
okay, cool.
If we lost that, then we're not in America anymore. So I don't.
But we already know we're losing that, right? We only have to look at Alex Jones.
I know he had to make his own website for his own shit to get pushed out.
So if I'm lying, what happened to Alex Jones on YouTube?
Oh, he got
people with money and power.
Yeah, they kicked him.
Money and power, right?
Oh yeah, they had a lot of money.
Alex Jones the hell up out of it. Got him off of YouTube, right? True or not?
That motherfucker goes against Bilderberg and everything he can come up with, yeah. So everybody kicked him.
What happened to him, bro?
He's gone. Yeah. He's on Infowars.com. Go to Infowars.com.
Okay. And I'm not saying because I know a lot of people say, but I ended up watching Alex Jones when he sat down with Farrakhan, right? And had a conversation.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was how I got to see who Alex Jones is and kind of checked out his content. I don't know a lot about him. It's more an American thing, an opinion, because it's American problems. But I saw some of his videos where he was discussing some of the problems about they're stripping away your rights. And I thought, hey, that sounds like where I'm living.
Yeah.
And I live in the UK. So how comes I've got the same problem as Alex Jones with free speech? Is it a problem with governments stripping away our rights? Or billionaires stripping away our rights?
Billionaires are getting away with a lot of things nowadays.
And remind us again, Herbs. Remind us again. How much are American Eagle worth?
Nothing.
Billions.
Wait.
Technically, Trollmageddon is up against. So they can change the game on YouTube through Trollmageddon. How do they do that? They get a court ruling. Once they get a court ruling, it's open season on all of us.
If we don't have any money over here, we're in debt.
Yeah, that's no lie. That's no lie. I don't care who you are. I don't care who you are, where you're sitting. As a content creator, I don't care who you are, where you're sitting. You're not exempt. You are not exempt from this, man. You are not exempt from this situation. You are not exempt. You cannot ignore it. So get on your channels if you go live and make sure that you discuss this, you bring it up, and we get the message out there that as content creators, we're helping the fight. We are going to make sure that we see our day in court because we're talking about our rights, just not as human beings and free civil rights, and that's not civil rights, but the right to free speech, the right to have an opinion, to form an opinion about someone's service. We have that right to make that content if we so wish and share it with our friends without the need to face charges from billionaires, from the money. Not Twojays kicks money because he doesn't have any money for it. Yeah, that's why he went to American.
2.4 billion.
Yeah, they're not playing. They're not playing. I used to call that oil money. Yeah, because when you're talking about billions, usually I'm talking about oil billionaires, right? They were the only billionaires. You needed oil to be a billionaire back in the day. Yeah, having a couple of million, that was all right. But billionaires were usually the oil guys.
Saudi Arabia got some zillion.
Saudi Arabia guys. Yeah. Only later when we became more prominent, we spent more money. Yeah. What American Eagle's forgetting is the people that it's actually trying to take rights away from are people that spend money with you. Yeah. The reason who's gonna suffer, you can try and hide it, Twojays, but this is you and your American Eagle money versus the people. And I'm the judge, the jury, executioner, and I sentence you to. You made that deal with the devil. Suck it up, son. Suck it up. Because you're dead out here. As far as a sneakerhead and sneaker community is concerned, for this particular move, there's no way back. There will be no way back into the sneaker community for you. I wouldn't sell you a fucking butter bean, son. Let alone a Yeezy. And if no one sells you any shoes, Twojays, what happens? What happens if no one sells Twojays shoes at SneakerCon? What if no one sells him shoes? He needs to buy shoes in bulk, right?
Yeah, he might lose a lot.
That's the UN business model. So we know what his model is. If we know what your business model is, what it's based on, because you like to talk. Salute to Jersey Deep in the building. Big up the homie, man. You know what I mean? Bro, right there. Definitely. What happens if no one sells Urban Necessities shoes? Because he said he needs to move a certain number, doesn't he? Because he only has a certain amount of money. Yeah, he only has a certain amount of money that flows, and he needs to turn over those little trickle amounts in huge numbers, huge amounts of Yeezys, huge amounts of Nike, huge amount of Jordans at £30 profit a pair. He needs to do that. What happens if that stops? And everyone as a community, because of the potential of this particular case against Trollmageddon and what that will say. And Twojays, this is why I'm speaking to you right now. Twojays, you really don't understand the implications of what you've done or what you're trying to do. You're opening the floodgates, my friend. You're parting the waters for someone else. You may say, hey man, this is just one off for me, whatever. It's a case now. It's in the public domain. If anyone has a problem with the reviews that we do about their product, their shoe, their service, what happens to us, fam? What happens to the creators? What happens to us? You don't give a shit about us, because if you bring this case and you take it to court, you're shitting on all of us. As creators, you're shitting on each and every one of us. So I say, we don't sell you shoes. As a community, as creators, we do not support UN. We do not support Urban Necessities. We do not support Twojays. We do not sell him shoes. Boycott Urban Necessities. Just do not sell anyone else your shoes. Anyone else. If you really need to sell your shoes, put them on another service. Just don't sell it to that guy. Because if you've made a video and you've made a review and he wins his case, you know what happens when you get that letter? Any money you've made is gone anyway. First in the lawyer's fees that you're going to have to pay if he wins. And then by the fact that you've been sued and they can take away money from you. Because you're going to have to pay them. Or at least pay the fees. And it's thousands and it's millions, or however long they want to drag it on for. However they want to destroy you. That's the bigger implementation or problems for us as creators, right? Yes or no, Herbs? Yes or no?
Yeah, that would be the worst possible thing.
And we could all be sitting there, yeah? You, me. I've done, as I said, I'm not just doing this for us or me or Troll. I'm doing it for all of us. I'm speaking out for all of us as creators, wherever you sit, whatever platform you're doing. If you've done a review of somebody's product, somebody's service, and it hasn't been, hey, aren't they great? Aren't they amazing? Isn't this wonderful? All Mary Poppins. You're in trouble. So sit on your high chair and think that you're okay. I've got 2,500 subscribers. I'm okay. Remember that video you did about them Jordans you didn't like? You could be next. I'm scared for you. I'm mad scared for you. Herbs, are you okay? You okay? You sitting there like, I've not made any horrible reviews. Have you got any reviews? Herbs, you can tell me.
I'm checking right now. I'm making sure. I might have to delete some shit. Getting nervous as
if you've made I know a few videos, and I know a couple of content creators that have made some videos about other content creators. You may be sitting there right now, yeah, with your videos about other content creators. This case doesn't get fought in law and they get a judgment. It's now a precedent. Yeah.
I think
it's now legal.
Oh shit.
It's been done. This was the ruling. Yeah. Twojays wins. Who is next? If you're not supporting Troll, you're crazy. You're crazy. If you're not supporting Troll, then you're crazy. You're crazy. Any content creator. And I'm talking to all the big ones, because we're all kind of medium size or small creators. That's what they call us, right? We're at the bottom of the barrel, right?
Listen, if you could buy all these Jordans, you guys can at least give up $1. Give them $1. Yo, that's a coffee. Give them $1.
Bruh, All I'm saying, look, I don't have a donate button, so I'm Gucci. I'm not asking for a penny for me.
Don't give him the
I'm
money.
asking nothing for me.
Give Troll the money.
What I'm saying, if you want to do some good as a content creator, if you can spare $1, go to Troll Mageddon's page,
Go
shoot
fund.
him $1, man. $1. That's all I'm asking. Start with $1. If you can spare it. I know it's tight, and I know it's tight. It's January, right? It's January. A lot of people don't get paid. I'm just going to show that so everyone's aware of what the situation, right? These cases aren't free. At least to the, I believe there's two terms, right? Is the plaintiff and the defendant. Yeah, the plaintiff being Twojays, the defendant being Trauma. Good. Or is that the other way around? I get confused with your American terminology sometimes. And I love America. I think it's a wonderful country. I think free speech is a wonderful thing. You guys are supposed to be the epicenter, the place where free speech is cared about, where it's loved and it's valued beyond anything else. The right to have a view, the right to have an opinion, the right to voice it, the right to be fighting for justice. That's the America I remember growing up. That's the stories I remember about people in America. That's what they're doing. How great is America? So we can't ignore it as content creators, right? We just can't. There's no way, no how we can ignore the situation as it is today. That's facts. That's big facts. Herbs, how do you feel about that? Is America still the bastion of free speech? Herbs.
Last time I checked, it was. I mean, there's a lot of people that are a little mad over who's running the shit, but I don't think I don't think anything's changed. So, like I said before, if you can get in trouble for things like that, everybody's fucked. Nobody's gonna have a YouTube channel anymore.
Yeah, 100.
Content's
So,
gonna.
Herb, I got a question for you actually, because you said yes, right? And that's another question because I was talking about how we should be involved in politics. I was saying that last night, and when I was talking to Mob, right, on his live, yeah. So salute to Mob, man. Salute to the Mob, the
Dave,
Mob Only Network. Salute to the Mob, man. My homie, my brethren. The end of the day, yeah. God bless, one love to the Mob, man. The end of the day, Herbs, you're the bastion of free speech. But one of the problems that I saw in America is we didn't, or at least my view is, and I could be wrong. I could be wrong, right? Because I don't live in America. So you can tell me what the situation was. Now, Donald Trump, you're president, right? I know how he got there. I watched it like the rest of the world. We were all watching to see what the result would be after the Obama presidency. And we saw that Donald Trump was taking lead against Hillary, right?
yeah.
It looked likely. I called it months ago in advance. Now,
yeah.
I'm not going to ask you which way you voted, whatever. That's not, but can you, as a human being, right? And people said, well, there were a lot of people in certain communities that have gone through hardship who wanted a change. And they managed to change the vote because a lot of those areas had been under, were under Democrat power and switched to Republican. Or is it the other way around?
Yeah. No, I think it was Republican, and then it switched to the Democrat.
Switched to Democrat. So there was a switch in power, right? And this happened because these communities where they felt they weren't getting justice, where they weren't getting a situation where they're getting a fair American slice of the pie, right?
Yeah.
These are all stories that I know was already happening in the black community in America, but all of a sudden there seemed to be, especially around economic change. So we had the big market crash, which then we saw cuts in services, not just in America, but also in the UK. This also happened in the UK, yeah, because as you know, we've just gone through kind of an election ourselves, and big swathes of voters that would normally vote with the leftist party in the UK have voted for what would normally be called the right wing party, right?
Yeah.
Because a lot of people feel disadvantaged within their community. It just so happens, for a change, it's not the black community, it's not the Hispanic community, it's not the Chinese community. It happens to be within the white community at the moment. Is that the same case in America?
Yeah, you can say that.
So, and I know this because I had a few conversations on Twitter with a few people, right? And they were like, "Yeah, but you don't understand. Like the reason for the change is like we're now having seen more than ever people go to food banks, more than ever people not being able to afford services, more than ever we're in problems. These are the same stories, right?
And you're talking about in
Economic.
America, people are needing food banks and not having any money.
Yeah. What are the purposes of these people feeling disadvantaged within America that changed it?
Are we talking about back in the like when it first happened, or are we talking about now?
No, I'm talking about when it first happened. The first time, or around that time, your president got elected.
Um, when he first got elected,
Yeah.
it was. I guess things were real bad. Nobody had the job. Nobody had jobs. Nobody had the jobs or anything. So I guess that's the one thing that's different now is I guess people have more jobs and stuff like that. So that's the one change that's happened so far. But nobody really agrees with him. I think it's all just a joke. I don't know understand how somebody goes from a celebrity talk show host to a president. It just turned into like a popular vote. Like his name is popular, so he won.
Bruh.
So now
I'm just gonna say,
random people are going to be going for president. That's all I got to say. It's going to be a joke.
but that's nothing new, right? That's nothing new in America, really, to presidents, right? Ronald Reagan was an actor, no?
Yeah, I mean, it's different when you look back at it. Yeah, it's
Ronald Reagan was
it's been happening.
And as far as I remember, everyone liked Reagan, right?
Yeah, but like he looked like a president. Like he could play a president in a movie. You know what I'm saying? Like he looked like a president. Like
rather than I believe I think sort of like the terminology is a lot of people think that Donald Trump is more the cartoon villain because I think the hardship is to become a presidential figure after being the cartoon villain for so long on a show without there being time in between
yeah,
would be really hard. If you've been hated on the show because he loved on the show.
you know, he's famous for telling people that they're fired. You know, like
There you go, right? And
Yeah.
no one really liked that guy.
No,
No one likes to hear they're being fired, right?
nobody likes the boss. Yeah, who likes the boss?
There you go. No one likes the boss, right? So he's never going to be loved anyway.
Yeah,
But all I'm saying from an outside perspective, regardless of what's going on, economically, you've done pretty well.
yeah.
Right? That's facts.
That's what he was known for. He was known for the money. So he said he was gonna get people money. So I guess it happened.
Would you like to go back to a situation? And this is just a question for the chat, so you're all free to answer. I know we're on the Trollmageddon push, but I think we, you know what I mean? I just want to try and understand. Would you like to go back to the country run by strictly politicians where you were all being oppressed and the economy was shit, and the banks were basically crashing, and they're taking all the money, and you're basically in debt and servitude forever because the banks have now reached into the pocket of the treasury to take more money as loans, which they're never going to pay back.
It's just we don't have the options. We have no options. Like our options right now, we have some lady that said she was a Native American, and then she went out and got a DNA test, and she's like 0.0001% fucking Native American, and that's how she's getting votes. And now people aren't even fucking with her anymore. And then, I mean, then you got the Andrew Yang guy. He's trying to give everybody $1,000 a month. So he's trying to play on the whole, like, maybe I'll get the vote of people that need money. And then I guess that's what he's going to play on, like giving people money. I don't know if that's going to work. And then you got Biden, which is whatever. And then you got Bernie. He's so old. His head is in his chest now. You know what I'm saying? Like, his head's about to fall off. I don't think he's healthy enough to be the president.
Yeah, but so this leads me to back to the troll question, right? Because I was saying that as a bastion of free speech, right, we're able to do certain things. We're in a situation where in America, life is so great that you can be a TV star if you got enough money from doing your day job. You can become the president. I think that's an amazing story. And that, it to me, still shows there's hope in America because it's the American dream, right? If we just stick to what the American dream is, whether we like the president, we don't like his policies, and we don't like how he got voted, the one thing we can really see is the American dream still exists. Yes or no? Where a man can go twice bankrupt, nearly lose all his money, restructure, what have you. All right, he's never, as a billionaire's child, rich, he's never really broke restructuring finances because it's just restructuring the zeros. They always say that if you're worth 100 million, you're too big to go bust, right? Yeah, that's the figure. It's probably about 150 million now. If you've got 150 million credit, let me tell you, you're too big to go bust, because basically if you go bust, the banks go bust at the same time. There's a big upheaval. It's just how economics work. So we still know that the American dream exists. If we know the American dream exists, then surely the right to free speech and all the rights of Americans go along with it. So this case should have never happened, right?
Yeah, that's what I was saying. I was like, that's ridiculous. I don't even know how a court would get something that says what it's going to say on the paper. Like, they had to have gotten a paper that says what's going on, right? Like, how would they pass that through? That's ridiculous. Like, I don't care how much money you got. You can't tell somebody they can't say your product was fake and here's my proof. Like, what's the comeback to that? Show me. I
don't know. I really don't.
Here's my
video. This is what I'm saying. It's a massive problem.
Here's my
video. It's a huge, massive problem, fam.
He's got videos. We live in 2019, 2020. We got videos. We don't have like hearsay. I got HD. If you want me to get it HD, I'm sure we could figure it out. You know what I mean? Like, what do you want? you got sound and video. Like, what do you need? You can see the shoes. I'm showing you the shoes before I go in. I'm showing you them looking at the shoes in their hands. I'm showing them say, look it, these are good, and pass them along the line. And then I'm showing you guys after me talking about it. And then on top of it, he's coming after me now. Like, you got all the proof. Like, here's the reason why he's coming after me, because I just caught him. Like, he's mad now. Like, if he wasn't mad, he wouldn't be going after me. The only reason why you get mad is when somebody's telling the truth on you. Like, if somebody called me some shit, I don't care. You don't know me. Like, I don't care what you say. You don't know what you're talking about. So I'm not going to get mad. But if you're going to talk shit about somebody and they get mad, you probably struck a chord with them. You probably got to them because it's probably true. Like, when you call somebody a broke bum and they just so happen to be somebody that's broke living in their mom's basement or something, that's probably going to get them mad. than calling somebody that has their own house and a garage outside with a really nice sports car and some toys. Like, they're not going to get mad when you call them a broke bum, because they're not a broke bum, so they're just going to laugh at you. You're selling fake shoes. You're getting away with passing along fake shoes. Somebody says something about it, that's on you.
With that said, right? With that said, and I'm going to ask this question, right? Because we've had a long discussion. Sorry, I've been drinking a lot of Pepsi. Please forgive me. We've had a long discussion, and we touched on two things, right? So we touched on we don't believe this case should ever have been brought. We touched on the fact that America is still the land of the free, regardless of what our opinions are on the president and how we feel about him ourselves. We said that free speech in America still exists. The American dream still exists. So, with that said, is 2J Kicks un-American?
It sounds pretty damn un-American to me. What country should you think we should ship him out to?
Hey, man, he's not coming here, bro.
Yeah. You guys can take it.
He's not allowed to the UK. I'm saying that we wouldn't allow that in the UK. That's just facts. That's just facts. So you've heard it here. Ladies and gentlemen, you have heard it here. As far as we are concerned, 2J Kicks is now considered as un-American. Because of this case, 2J Kicks, if you get to watch this back, we believe you are now un-American. You're not adhering to the rules of American rights, privileges, and how Americans should behave, man. And that's why we're going to have to get you out the sneaker community and not sell you shoes, fam. Anyone selling him shoes, you must be desperate. As a creator, you've got to be desperate as hell. How desperate are you for money? There's a lot of places you can dance for money these days, and no one's looking down for you. Remember the days, if you were a hooker dancing for money, yeah, you want that looked upon. Look at Cardi B. Yeah, you don't need a rap career. All you internet rappers on IG, forget that. You need to start twerking. I know it's usually twerk, yeah, it's usually a dance reserved for women, originated in my parents' homeland in the West Indies, in Jamaica. Yeah, that's where it came from, the dance hall movement. Yeah, but if you want to get it big, yeah, learn to twerk. Get yourself twerking. Go earn that bag. Yeah, stop thinking about trainers. Go and twerk, bruv. Yeah, get yourself a little job. What's the little place where you can go, Herbs? Maybe not in where you go because you're a married man now, but where these young men go and they throw the $1 bills. Where's that at?
Mardi Gras.
There you go. Go to Mardi Gras, right? And go and get yourself a little job. Yeah, do a bit of twerking. Yeah, and if you're really, really good, you may earn more than you get from 2Js.
Yeah, dude.
Because 2Js give them for a pair of Yeezys, maybe $200. I know plenty of strippers out there earning more than $200 a day.
Well over 200, yeah. Well over 200.
Yeah, and hey, we all know there's a market for male strippers out there, right?
I'm pretty sure. I don't know.
I'm pretty sure. I don't entertain that myself. I've never been to a show. I'm just going to say that. I've never been to a show, but we know it's out there. So unless you're really, really desperate, you don't need to sell Urban Necessities shoes. If you do, I've given you a solution. So don't say, I don't know how to work around that and what I should do, because you go and dance for money. Yeah, go and dance for money. On IG. Got a little IG dancing for money, please. Yeah, it works.
It sounds strange for a little change, you know what I'm saying?
$1 bills everywhere, baby. $1.
Yo, back to that dollar bill, yo. Trollmageddon. Need that dollar.
Yeah. So, man, give Trollmageddon that dollar, man. Make sure that you reach out. Troll's in the chat. Hit his page. Make sure you definitely hit up Troll. If you right click, there's a little, it's called an ellipsis, which is the 3 buttons down the side by his name. Make sure you hit that. and make sure you donate him at least $1 on the watch back. So hit the chat. Yeah. So it's not a lot of money, man. It's not a lot of money, but make sure you do it. Herbs, how long has this been going, man? I think it's about near
Wow.
enough 2 hours.
Yes, sir.
What's the time now, bro? You must be absolutely knackered. I have been absolutely waffling on for hours, bro.
Hey, it's good. Yeah, it's good. It's 10:50 over here.
Okay, so it's actually now 10 to, is it 4 here in the UK? So it is quite early for me. So what I'm gonna do, guys, I really appreciate everyone who's locked in. Make sure that you do hit up Troll Mageddon's page. Make sure you do if you can and you can afford it, because I know what life is like for everybody. Not everyone can afford it in a way, but if you can muster up $1, just $1 to help out Troll and help out his cause, I definitely appreciate it. You will definitely appreciate it in the future if you are a content creator, and it is very important that we do spread the word, we do spread the message that as content creators we're going to stand behind Troll Mageddon and make sure that we help him fight the case, and we're not going to let him stand on his own. Herbs, if you've got anything to say, brother.
Don't let them take this from us, man. We gotta get it, yo. We gotta get it. Give them that dollar. If they, the worst that can happen is you miss out on $1. So you got all those Jordans in your collection. As you see him, and look over his shoulder. He's got some off whites. The Chicago off. What the? Aren't you supposed to send me those? Anyways, yeah. I can afford $1. Just $1, 100 pennies. I don't know what that is in your country, but listen, what is it, a pound?
I think so. Yeah, I think sort of like at the exchange rate at the moment, I could probably send less than a pound. I'll get away with it. Probably about what you would, 99 pence, maybe.
See, his money sounds like it's worth money. Our money doesn't sound like it's worth anything over here. So I got a dollar bill. I got a $1 bill. Send that to him, and yeah, that's it. They can't win this one. This is going to be ours right here. Send him that dollar. Let him fight the case. I don't know how much it's going to cost. They got that billions over on their side. So I'm sure he would need a couple thousands here and there. So
exactly. And salute to everyone who watched, man. And definitely Ron G as well, man. Big up Ron G, man. Enough respect to you, because I did notice you in the chat. Definitely would like to have got Ron G on. Actually, before we go, Ron G, if you'd like to join the chat, if you're still in there, bro, let me know. And definitely I'd like to get you on if you're in there, or if anyone else is in the chat and they would like to get on. Really, you know, we're stay open for another, say, 5-10 minutes, if that's okay with Herbs, if you want to get on and have a chat, because we are here to do that. So I'll give you a couple of minutes to decide if you want to do that, homie, or we'll try and catch up soon. Definitely. Obviously, yeah, I would have loved to go on a Herbs chat, actually, because I haven't been on the Herbs chat for ages, because I don't really wake and bake.
Yeah.
Okay, brother. No worries. That's cool. Salute to Ron G. I definitely want to have a conversation with Ron G as well at some point. But I definitely miss my wake and bakes. And because Herbs, it's different for me now. We're in reverse. We're in the reverse roles. Remember when I was so busy flying everywhere and I didn't have enough time to be on the live and stuff like that? At the moment, I'm at home, which is really good, right? So I'm the one with the time.
Yeah, it's nice to see you when you're not freezing every 2 seconds because you're walking through the airport.
I know, man. This is, and it has taken me a while to get it set up, but I definitely did say. I remember before I was going, everyone was saying to me, "So when you're gonna go live? When you're gonna go live? When are you gonna go live?" Hey, man, I finally did it, brother. I finally managed to get the live set up on the go, and I'm really, really pleased that you could pass through and come through, bro.
Yeah, you're killing them out here, yo. Look at all these people that came through. You got.
Yeah, man. Salute to everyone that came through. I'm really happy. I'm mad happy that everyone has passed through, man. Yeah, I mean, I know a lot of people maybe just ghost watching and enjoying the chat and stuff, but I really do appreciate everyone that's popped through, man. I'm really appreciating it. Like, I really appreciate everyone who's like touch base with us, even if it's for 5, 10 minutes, 2 minutes, or whatever, just kept out the channel. You know what I mean? I think that I've always appreciated everyone who's come on. You know what I mean? And especially anyone who watches my videos. I'm lucky enough that I get views and stuff. So yeah, that's okay. You know what I mean? Especially for my channel size. And I just really appreciate everyone who's passed through, man. So salute to everyone. And as I said, I will be doing more of these. I've done probably 3 or 2, 3 this week already. It was more like a podcast, but I'm finally happy to have a guest. And God bless Herbs Toothbrush. Definitely check out his channel. My
Yep.
homie, my brother, because he has touched base and he is actually my first guest.
Oh shit! See, I'm number 1, yeah.
Number 1 in the building.
I'm like never a little bitch.
Exactly, homie. Respect. Listen, we're gonna get out of here, bro. And because I know everyone else may be wanting to go live. They're like, boy, he's ate up everyone's time. Yeah, and lucky enough, it's not kind of time and recuperate on that. So salute to everybody, man. And big up, enough respect. But we're out. Salute.
Peace. Herbs too fresh. Yo, I don't think you hit that end button, boss. We still live. You gotta hit the button twice.